So here's a website that I use quite often when I'm looking up information on properties, doing a little bit of research. It's called nitroonline.com, and this has public information, public records. So you just click on the public records online tab, and you'll select the state that you're in. I'm in Kentucky. Then you'll select the county that you're in. I'm in Jefferson County. And here are the 4 public information records that I can look up. The first 3 are really the only ones that I need. I know other counties that I've seen, they may have limited information or information that you also have to pay for as well. So with the Jefferson County property valuation, um, I'm a licensed real estate agent in Jefferson County in Kentucky. So my broker has an account, so it's paid for. Whereas if you don't have access to that, you'll have to pay for it because you'll get limited information if you don't pay for it. Very limited. So this is the property that I'm researching. As you can see, it's owned by an LLC group. You have the parcel ID and land value assessment, the deed page book, got a picture of the home, gives you some square footage information, what it looked like back in the day. It's like a shotgun home. Here's like you can click on these different tabs to give you information on the property as well. And you can see some of the previous owners as well in assessment history. Okay, so on here it gives me a link to go to the tax information page. But if it didn't, again, over here on Nitro, if I click this, it'll take me to the property tax search. And so I can put in the address and search it. And again, it gives you more information. So looks like the taxes have been paid and that there's no mortgage on it. And I also like to do, research on the property owner. So if it's like a actual person, you would click on the owner name. Since this is a business name, I'll just copy and paste, put that in there. Let's see if I move that. Okay, let me go back. I looked it up earlier. Let's see if I put it in like this, if it'll come up. Okay, so that worked. So you can see that they own quite a few property. They own quite a few property. Okay. So obviously it's an investor. So the next thing I will look at is going to the county clerk and looking up this investor. Put their name in. They about 26 records. Okay, so what I'm looking for is if there's any liens for this property. It was Griffin's. Let's see. Here's Griffin's. There's when the deed was in May of 2018. So, doesn't look like this property has any liens. But again, you would want to do a title search, an official title search with a title company. But this is how you get to look and see if this property is even worth it. So I'm just looking at the deed. Let's see, what does this say? The amount of $16,000. Looks like that's how much they paid for it, possibly. Okay. And it was a warranty deed. So yeah, there's ones where I've seen where it has liens on it. Let's look up another property. I still have some of these opened up. Let's go back and find a property that has liens on it. Let's see. So this is Wells Fargo. Not gonna look this one up because that's a very common name. So let's try a different one. Let's look at this one. Owner Fuller Center for Housing of Louisville. I don't even know if I want to look at this one either. I think that's too broad. Trying to, let's see, find. Go back. Let's just see. Park Drive search. Okay. So I think, yeah, this one is owned by a person, and I do believe this person has liens on their property, and they're selling it right now for 14,900. So we'll go to, and I believe there's also taxes due on the property as well. Let's see. Oops, not property address. I could look it up by the property address. Let's look up by the owner name. Okay, so yeah, here's the property. So yeah, there are taxes due on this property that have not been paid. And then go here. Let's go back and look up the liens that are on this property. I haven't checked the box. I'm trying to check the box. Why will it not let me? Let me go back. I know what I need to do. I have to pull this up because for some reason all right, my little circle's in the way. So, few names. Okay. So, as you can see, we have liens. We have liens on this property. So, let me pull this over. This thing is being difficult. Okay. So here's one of the liens. You can see it's a civil penalty lien. And the lien amount is $1,000, $521,521. So what I would typically do is just count up all the liens that this property has, which I feel like I think it's like, I think she might get like $10,000 in liens. And you just figure out if the property's, you know, worth it or not. But that's how you look up how to research, a little background history on the property.